So if there's one thing that we're learning with eBay is that you don't ever put eBay in a box. You just never know what's going to happen, good or bad. There's always going to be surprises pretty much every single day. Today I'm sharing day 11 of our right sizing challenge and a couple of the surprises that hit us today. If you're new here and we've not met, my name is Hope. My husband Michael and I are full-time eBay resellers, and I like saying that. On this channel, we are just sharing the journey of what it's like to build a simple business, to support a simple lifestyle that allows us to focus on the things that are most important to us. And along the way, over the past 12 months, we've definitely found that it is very easy when you're building a business for things to get a little out of whack, and you just constantly have to adjust and reassess things and see what things are working and what things need to be changed. So a couple of weeks ago, we had already begun the process of starting to scale back on the number of listings that we were doing on a daily basis, but we decided to make one more drop and make a commitment to listing 6 new items each day. And among those are going to be 5 of the items that we are normally listing, which in our case is men's clothing. And then one of the items that we list is going to be something that comes from our stash in our garage that is filled with construction supplies from old projects that we did in the past when we were flipping houses. One of the things that I'm very excited about today is that the first item that I listed from the garage, which was roughly 8 days ago. Yes, that's right. It sold 8 days after I listed it. It was a Jacuzzi brand tub and shower faucet, and I'm going to stick an image of that in this video just so you can see what I'm talking about. It's not a jacuzzi, but just a Jacuzzi brand faucet. It sold for roughly $62, which was a profit from what we paid for it to begin with. I don't remember exactly what it was, and we've been holding on to it for a couple of years, but it's very satisfying to know that we're finally on our way to getting that little project of decluttering underway. So we've got that sale under our belt. We also had another cool sale, and that was an item that not everyone who sells men's clothing or sells clothing period on eBay would consider to be a good pickup, and that is a pair of Rustler pants. I remember we passed up a lot of Rustler jeans that were in great shape. I mean, the really sad thing is that they really are good jeans. Very solid, very similar to Wrangler. And I think it's because they're all actually made by the same company. But this was a pair of Rustler chinos, but they were new with tags. So because of the fact that they were new with tags, we decided to make that purchase. And I think we had them less than 30 days, I believe. And I think they pretty much sold for pretty close to what our original asking price was for those. Anyway, I was happy to see those go. We also sold a 2-piece suit, which is really rare for us, but it was exciting to have a 2-piece suit sell and have the Jacuzzi faucet sell as well. So all in all, let me share what we have. That, my friends, is our post office receipt. It's not a CVS receipt, but it does look like one. It's a nice long post office receipt with 9 packages heading out to buyers. I'm very excited to see that. So we've had a good week so far. Our Monday drop off was really good. Today's obviously very good as well. We'll just wait and see what the rest of the week brings. Hopefully more good surprises. One not so great surprise today was a huge reminder that, well, not really a surprise, just a huge reminder that I really need to get busy working on our inventory. We have a very simple system that does not involve much other than bins and a spreadsheet. But if you get behind on it and you just keep putting things in a bag and sticking them on top of the bins, it's not a good system. So I've got to get busy working on that. So I have a pot of coffee brewing behind me. I'm going to sit down, have a little bit of quiet conversation over a cup of coffee with Michael, and then I'm going to probably need to get started on that inventory and try to get a handle on it. I look forward to being back with you tomorrow. And if you are curious about kind of where we started and how long ago we started, check out this video right here. This is when Michael and I first announced to all of our friends and family that we were starting an eBay business and kind of what our mindset was at that point. I think it might be interesting to listen to, and hopefully you'll come back tomorrow for another update. We'll catch you then.